Hey, Stephanie. Crazy weather. See that tornado hit down in Kentucky? Here it's like blowing like hell and warm. Oh, is it? Hey, Cola Bear, how you doing? Getting this weird weather. Oh, is it, Gerard? Yeah, we got crazy weather. See those people in factory with 110 people in it collapse. Mayville, Kentucky. I've been down there before. South of Paducah. Tornadoes in December. Yeah, it is Austin. Yeah, it was raining like hell last night too. I was just over at that lake I go to, and it's weird. That lake sits down like in a bowl, and it was calm. There's still some ice on there. It was weird, and there was three big, huge flocks of Canadian geese, kind of high and surveying the area. You know, they've been getting shot at for about 2 months, so they're not just landing without taking a good look. And they had decided to pass. Yeah, collapse. Hey, Boulevard, how you doing? Yeah, I know that's super sad, man. End up getting killed by weather. You know, you're worried about colonoscopies and lung cancer and car accidents, and here weather ends up killing you. Yeah, how you been? Daisy doesn't like the wind either. You want to get over there? Daisy never really liked the wind much. Probably bothers her ears. I turn the window up on. I was gonna, make my normal trips today, but I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere with this wind. Now we're right on the periphery of where it's supposed to get 60-mile-an-hour winds, and I don't think ours are 60, but they're pretty damn fast. You know, I didn't. You know, I'll tell you, as I get older, I haven't been feeling that good either. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I notice is in the last year that I don't want to like be reading about bad things. Even on YouTube, I don't want to be clicking on grizzly bears eating baby rabbits and that kind of stuff. Sharks eating seals, and I feel bad for those people. I'd donate some money to it, but I don't want to be seeing where like can't find family members and that. Oh, did you? Oh, did you, Jeremy? Yeah, Daisy doesn't like wind. It was really raining like hell last night. It was kind of nice though, really, in a weird way. Super pitch dark. No moon, of course, because it's raining. You got clouds up north. I'll tell you, we'll never find any statistics anywhere, but on a rainy northern Michigan night, I bet if you crunch the numbers of the deer that got hit, a lot more get hit on a dark, rainy night than people avoid. You can't see hardly anything, man. You're in between big stands of trees. Everything's dark. They don't have all the you don't have all the ambient light like you would going through a busier area. That deer. By the time you see that damn thing, you're not even. I've always promised myself if I see something and I'm doing 60 or 70, I'm not swerving. That's what gets you in trouble. I'm taking that thing head on. I'm not saying I wouldn't twist the wheel a little, but I'm planning on ducking and going straight ahead. You're not going to get me running off into the side and clobbering a pine tree or rolling over in the ditch. Hey, Mr. Black, how you doing? It does, Boulevard, yeah. Where are you at, Mr. Black? What are you editing it with? I got a damn SD card giving me a problem. One of my GoPros too I got to mess with. That's the third video I think it's wrecked. Hey, me, Candy, how are you? Boy, do you get up this early usually? You're an early riser. We got crazy wind, tornadoes in Kentucky, people killed, 60-mile-an-hour winds, 45 degrees, and then it's going to get super cold again, I think, tomorrow. Oh, have you really? Wow. How's your temperature up there, me, Candy? Oh, musical. Oh, cool. You know, I had a Windows technician from who knows where he was when I talked to him, and they had an update that wrecked a lot of stuff, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. That guy deleted about 1,800 songs of mine. Yeah, I had him. I've been getting songs, and that's before, they started getting crazy about copyright. It was over a long time just buying songs here and there and albums and that kind of thing. Yeah, about 1,800. Yep. I mean, they may be someplace, but I've looked my ass off. I can't find them. Oh, yeah, I'm still here. Nobody's getting rid of me. No way. Oh, does it? Yeah, I found another thing. I don't hardly listen to music at all anymore. And the only reason I add it to videos is because there's too much ambient noise. Wind, road noise, bands making noise, whatever. I'd rather just, not mess with it. It takes twice as long. No, I don't. Nope. Yeah, super windy, 60-mile-an-hour winds. I don't think we're getting them here, but I bet we're getting 40 and 45. Just saw three big, large flocks of geese surveying the lake. As I said, they've been getting shot at for a couple months, and they're not. It's kind of cool. I've seen it before. They face into the wind, like now, and they're almost still in the air. You can see them looking around, swiveling their heads. They're trying to decide if they're going to land or go somewhere else, and they finally decided to go somewhere else. But they're way up high looking around. It's kind of cool. I got it on video, but they're a long ways away. It's hard to get them doing that. You either see them landing or taking off, but this was three big flocks. You could see them looking their ass off trying to decide if we're going to land here or not. Oh, oh, turkeys are cool. Wild turkeys are super smart birds. Beautiful. Daytime, there's not too many people around. Are you talking about on the highway or on the chat? No, they're beautiful. The way their feathers scallop down their back, any direction you see them on a beautiful, bright, sunny day. Yes, day chats. There's hardly any people around. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure this is blowing over signs and stuff some places. Awnings. Oh, yeah, I'm lucky to be able to do it. I like driving around looking at things. It's fun. Oh, I believe that, Mr. Black. Yeah. You know, I'll tell you, I met people up in Alaska. I was up, where was I? Might have been up in Barrow. And I ran into this guy that raised these, maybe I was in Kodiak. He raised these sheep, these certain kind of sheep. And every 3 years he'd bring them to market. And he didn't see people for 3 years at a crack. Nobody. It's just himself. Oh, sorry about that, meat candy. Have you messed with your GoPro much? Oh, gotcha. There's a good stain. You're doing interior, but basically, I've really researched this and I've called the manufacturers. And when you're staining something outside, even the best stain, get about 3 years. It's not like you're going to find some superior brand that you're going to get 10 years out of. The one that I finally went with that I thought was the best, and even that's kind of vague, is Hoods. That cheap shit you get at Home Depot and Lowe's. No, I believe that, meat candy. Yeah, yep. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? Got a windy, weird, warm day here. Oh, I know. Isn't that terrible? I don't even like read the articles on it. I feel bad for them. I was saying earlier here, you worry about heart attacks and colon cancer, and the weather ends up taking you out in the middle of a midnight shift at a factory. Yeah, take care, Boulevard. Have a good day. I don't know if you can get that barley meat candy. Can you buy that barley on eBay for turkeys? Yeah, I know it, Jackie. Oh, you can. Hey, Boulevard Broken Dreams. I buy you a bag of that barley on eBay and have it sent to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I spend most of my time alone too, you know. No, I try to avoid political conversations. Oh, is that what that was? A candle factory? I mean, I hate to ask, but how many people did they think died in that? Yeah, that's how I am. Oh, 12. Okay, well, that's not as bad as I thought. The thing I saw flash across the screen was 110. Yeah, that's how I am, mate, Candy. Oh, God. Oh, wow, really? I mean, it's I'm not trying to second guess them, but in this day and age, I mean, how is it that somebody didn't, the law enforcement or somebody, didn't know that was coming and warn the people to get the hell out of there? Right, meat candy. Yeah, small talk. I hate it, and I agree. Oh, wow. Yeah, Mayfield, Kentucky. It's south of Paducah. Hey, Sue, how you doing? Oh, 70. Oh, God. Can you imagine just having to deal with that crap? Drive over there and just sift through all that stuff. Tornado. Oh, sorry about that, Boulevard. No, wow. Wow. Yeah, I saw that. Edwardsville. Yeah. Illinois. Yep. Can you hear this wind blowing? Yeah, they said it was the longest recorded distance of a swath of tornadoes ever. I think the world's like super stressful now. You get this COVID hanging around, now this bullshit, these crazy shooters. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere today. It's like 60-mile-an-hour winds around here. You can't do an interview, it messes up photography. Probably just catch up on some stuff at home. Yeah, I mean, it's just like everything is like, the economy's iffy, people can't get employees, places are closed. It's just like one big giant worldwide struggle. Yeah, I like Ontario. Wow. Oh, absolutely they will. You better. Although Edwardsville is kind of like a town like this. If it was Chicago or Detroit, everything would be gone by now. But those are rural areas, and you're just not walking in there and loading up. Yeah, I love Ontario. Hey, Rana. Hey, Mark. This is Canadian Day. Oh, does it, Jackie? Yeah, I love Windsor. I haven't been over there in a long time. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, yeah. Yeah, it's not like it used to be, though. The old Bellevue, Tunnel Barbecue, Fish House, Fish Market, Old Fish Market, Chicken Court. Yeah, tornado, Kathleen. Yeah. Hey, salty girl. Hey, Simka, how you doing? Tell you what would be a good day today is watching planes land. Yeah, she lives in Florida, yep. Yeah, big time it is. Yeah, I do know about it, yep. Yeah, go ahead, email me, yep. Yeah, same, yep. Yeah, I can help. I can help you out on that. Yep. Yeah, probate's a pain in the ass. Only good thing I can say about it is it keeps one family member from stealing everything. It's Tom, Tom Reed, Reed, 1956 at gmail.com. You didn't happen to. Did Maddie do anything with that Dr. Phil stuff? Yeah, it makes sense too, Simka, but you got to be getting along to do that. 1956. Thanks for making me younger, Jackie. That's all right. That's okay. Oh, okay. I wonder if they lined anything up. Oh, you better believe it, salty girl. Yeah, probate's bitter. I know attorneys down in Florida. That's all they do is challenge probate, and I know other ones that challenge bankruptcies. I know another one that challenges is trust only. Oh, okay. I was talking to this guy last night at that party that owns a trucking company, and he says there's people go around where you just, you'll be waiting in line and you tap the back of somebody's car. No damage, but you just bump them. And he said that these insurance companies now, because this happens to him like 20 times a year, he's got a big giant fleet of trucks. It's like 30 grand just to get lost. No injuries, no damage to a vehicle, nothing. Oh, sorry about that, salty girl. Oh, good, Simka. Yeah, that's a problem, Boulevard. That's a problem. Oh, I don't doubt that either. Yep. Welcome to YouTube. I was surprised last night at that party how many people got fat. I bet 60% of them got fat. As it turned out, that young pilot that died, they were just supposed to start building their new home next week. Yeah, thank you, Mary. Hey, Mike. You getting that crazy wind up there? You should be. It should be way southeast you, Mary. But are you getting any wind? Yeah, well. Yeah, I don't want. I don't want any. Yeah. – 2003. No, it's true, Boulevard. Yep. Yeah, it's a good question, Simka. Good question. Why would anybody go on Dr. Phil? For any reason. Yeah, but I don't even think she's interested if he offered rehab. Man, there's no shortage of rehab opportunities in Detroit. Maddie could get into rehab tomorrow if she wanted to. Yeah. Hey, Corey. You can get it free all over the place. When I was living in Chicago, it was a nice health club I went to, and some of the members found out that they signed a contract with this Hazley Hamilton or something like that. Hazley Hamilton, some big rehab deal. People were pissed. They didn't want people that were coming off drugs in their nice health club. But anyway, I looked that up later, and I looked at you. It's a private company, so It was sketchy info. But when you look at these high-end rehabs, like the one that Dr. Phil's producer said they used to send people to, it was 75,000 bucks, and they didn't have a better batting average, and the people went to the rock bottom rehabs like Maddie. Yeah, Hazelton. Yeah, I think Maddie's just like, unless she's been talking about stuff that I don't know about. I've never found any interest with her in rehab. I mean, I don't even hope she goes to rehab anymore. I mean, if she does, great. But, when you set yourself up like this, it's just constant disappointment. You tune in every time, and it's like nothing's mentioned. It's not for her. She'd rather do it herself. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, Sharon, I told you about Sharon months ago. I could tell that in her early on, which is why I cut her off. The minute I found out she was ripping people off, I distanced myself from her, and ever since then, she's been just off the rails. And I think it's pretty evident what she's really like as a person. Same with Angie. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, this rehab thing is like it's like high school track stars wanting to be in the Olympics. I mean, I'm convinced that there's a group of people out there that you got the people that are into this lifestyle that don't want rehab, and you got these people that are clueless on the real world of drug addiction that have this pipe dream fantasy pie in the sky of, well, I hope she's going. No, she's not going to rehab. I mean, it's just this nutty, simpleton, low level, constant dialogue. It's the same with alcoholics. Yeah, there are people that get better that want to, but a lot don't. And people seem to have a hard time with that. And I think, if you've got a reasonable IQ, you realize if you need money for whatever, that if you start telling people, mind your business, I'm never going to rehab, get lost, that the attention drops off. So this is a perfect scenario to keep these scenarios going. You got the person with the substance abuse issue that's, for whatever reason, there's no logic to it, stays in this lifestyle that doesn't get out. And you got the goody two shoes with their Betty Crocker hat on, baking Christmas cookies, that wants to send $20 to send them to rehab. It's just nuts. 10K and more in 2 days for what? Hey, Linda. What is that 10K and more in 2 days? What are you talking about? No, but I mean, there's just people that don't go to rehab. The graveyard's full of them. Hey, Bugman. How you doing? Yeah, it is, but I mean, it's just like, it's overweight people that continue to eat themselves into heart attacks and gout and strokes. It's no different. It's human behavior, and it doesn't fit a cookie cutter mantra. Oh, sorry about that, Bugman. No, I hate it. It's like this. You know what I mean? But for the same reason that you don't get up and exercise an hour after you get up every morning and have six-pack abs, is the same reason why Becky and Maddie aren't going to rehab. It's human behavior. Yeah, Jackie decided to take you up, Elvis. Bye-bye. Get lost. You were looking like trouble from the start. Hit the road. Bye-bye. Walkie, bye-bye. Yeah, he's just nuts. Just a troublemaking lunatic. Another one of the downside of YouTube. No, it's like it's just naive people or do-gooders. You know, it's half full people that objectively can't look at a scenario realistically. If you sat down and you went back and you looked and watched and listened to all the interviews and all the comments and analyzed it, you'd realize how silly it sounds that you hope Maddie goes to rehab someday, because there's not a shred of evidence to base that as being any kind of possibility right now. Is it sad? You tell me. Is it reality? Absolutely. Maddie's one of the lucky ones. How come nobody's talking about sending Marguerite to rehab? I'll tell you why, because there's no guys that want to bang her, and she's at the end of her life, and she's not pretty anymore. I mean, you need to keep this real. Everybody wants to save the young, blue-eyed, blonde girl living with a black guy in a bando. Now, Jackie, here's the other part of this, Joe, just for the sake of argument. Really, think about this. So, all of a sudden, you wave the magic wand, and Maddie is drug-free. So, she's got no skills. Even though people are looking for work now, she's been estranged from her children. Let's say she decides to scale that mountain. Just like Becky, she may not want to be around her children. And you got to admit that those kids are probably in better hands than if she had custody of them. Number one, she doesn't want them. Number two, they're doing better. So scratch that. So Maddie gets out, and she gets the only type job most likely available to her. $11 an hour, working like a slave. Rent's $900 a month. And all of a sudden you got no money left. You're miserable. There's really no future in that. You don't want to go to college. I mean, she's 32 or 33 now. So when you look at the realistic picture, and I'm not saying this is the way to go, you can tell that, yeah, it's terrible to be in that position. But is the alternative that much better? I just say there's some arguments for, once people decide to give up, they may be smart enough to realize that working like a slave and just being off drugs isn't anything at all like being high all the time. You know, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but there's a reason why there are people like her all over the place, and why they don't, in eyes of a lot of YouTube people, get so-called better. What's better, really? Yeah, no, I get that. I get that, McCanny. But, you know, I don't think you ever did that. And what I've learned through doing this is that, like I say, a vagina doesn't know if it's getting paid or not. I mean, if you're brought up in this culture, we tend to look at that as like, you don't, guys aren't searching for women that used to be prostitutes. They're all caught up in this virgin bullshit, or, you know, want to make sure that the 10 times they got laid before you met them, it was a loving relationship. But when you get down to the brass tacks of the whole thing, like I said, a vagina doesn't know if it's getting paid. If you found a nymphomaniac that everybody loved, that rocked crack babies to sleep and helped three-legged dogs get exercise, you wouldn't look down on her like you would that was somebody that was charging $10 a blowjob. And when the dust settles, when you've got a substance abuse problem, I mean, is giving blowjobs much different than digging dishes if the pay's low and you don't like it? You know what I'm saying? It's not like these organs wear out because of the circumstances. You know, and I'm not defending this, and I'm not suggesting it's the way to go. It's just there's millions of examples of this behavior. And if it was bad as people suggest or think it is, it wouldn't be going on. They would be absolutely disgusted. But when it comes, you could be molding clay bowls or building wood birdhouses with the Amish and getting carpal tunnel because you used your hands too much. And nobody'd think a thing about that. And here someone's having sex because they charge for it, which in a lot of places in the world is legal, and all of a sudden it's a big deal. Yeah, I do, but we're now you're mixing up abuse with a sex worker, which is apples and oranges. I'm talking about women with substance abuse issues that use their body as their moneymaker. No, Maddie's just, I love Maddie. I would do anything for Maddie. I really would. I really would. Yeah, thank you, Bugman. Thank you. And I've just, one big thing that sticks out in my experience in doing that stuff was that how couples could have intimate relationships while the girls went out and worked all day. I mean, it happens, believe it or not. And you that drug's controlling your mind. If you went down and uh, during the season in Traverse City and there was a cherry picker that had problems with both wrists and been picking cherries seasonally for the last 40 years and had a back problem and ankles that bothered him, you'd describe them as a hard worker. You wouldn't comment on how they've worn their body out for slave wages. But when a girl's charging for sex, which I know, I've heard it, it's the oldest profession in the world, it's a big damn deal. It's just a big moral dilemma. And really, if you're giving it away and you're not married, is one time any different than 1,000? They do, Boulevard. That's exactly right. That's exactly what they do. And believe me, man, I feel bad for them. But I've gotten a better handle on it than I used to have. I was just like a lot of people that come on the chat or that think that Maddie is going to rehab any day. It's nuts. I'll tell you though, Mark, I think in the case of a heroin addict, if they got proper therapy, I don't think there's anything to regret. This isn't like rational behavior. This isn't like a good person that got snatched out of an ideal circumstance. These are people whose mind and behavior is being driven by a drug addiction. If I was in their shoes and I somehow was able to crawl out of that lifestyle, it wouldn't bother me a damn bit because it's really not them, it's the drug. That's a good question. And if selling yourself is so bad, why is it legal so many places? I mean, do you feel the same way about a hooker in Sweden and in the chicken ranch in Paul Rump, Nevada, as you do Maddie? I mean, Mark, after all, who in the hell doesn't have regrets? You don't need to be a drug addicted prostitute to feel bad about some of the shit you've done. If they do, they're just like we are. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not even saying that sex for sale is a good idea. I don't know if it is or it isn't, to be honest with you. Some of this bullshit just happens. Right now, if you said to me, well, do you think marijuana should be legal? I couldn't honestly tell you. I'll tell you why. Because I can go out and I can get you 20 books from medical doctors that say it's the best thing since sliced bread, and I can get you another 20 that say stay away from it. The long-term studies are inconclusive, and there aren't very many of them. So on the sex thing, hell, I don't know. I know my dad used to tell me it's the cheapest it's ever going to get, and I think that those were words of wisdom. Yeah, that's what they say. Like making it legal allows for safety. I mean, I don't, honestly, man, when I was the older I get, the more I think it's like, don't ask me. I'm presented with the same information you are. I mean, the girls sell their bodies, and the guys steal because there's nothing to sell. Is one any worse than the other? Oh yeah, I'm still in it. Yep. Mark, I'm sure you remember the old Young Street days, don't you? You didn't see people jumping up and bitching about that. Yeah, it's a nice view, Robert. Yeah. This temperature feel like it's dropping. Oh, okay, Phil. Yeah, that's all right. I don't second guess moderators doing stuff. Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I haven't read too much about that. I know those uh, programs, Boulevard, but I don't know the results. No, I'm not waiting for anybody. That's another thing, though. I caught one of these comments, and that is that, these people that don't like me, that are always, trying to say I'm a murderer and all this shit. When they run out of that and they're having a difficult time causing trouble, they'll try and start rumors that I'm sleeping with the girls that I interview. And you know what? You're going to have to come up with something better than that. Because so what if I was? That's what they're doing for income. Is that all you can come up with? There were 10 other guys there that day, and nobody said a word about it. And because I happened to be interviewing them, that's some big egregious violation of a moral code. I haven't. I don't. Am I a better person for it? Probably not. But I mean, let's get real. Oh, yeah, I'd like to see those. If you could email to me. I didn't see his question. What did he ask me? I didn't see the question. What did he ask me? Who does, Jackie? Who? Yeah, I paid for sex before. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, it was just really just being curious, you know what I mean? Uh, wasn't any agenda. I mean, let me tell you, those interviews sat around for a long time and nobody watched them. What happened is somebody copied and pasted one on Reddit, and that's kind of what took off. You know how this internet bullshit works. I mean, you got neurosurgeons on there giving lectures. They've been up there for 10 years and they got 100 views. Guy was 37 years old before he got a paycheck. It's the weird internet bullshit. That's why, I let people post links and start their channels because believe me, I got lucky. It has nothing to do with great content or super smart questions or any of that crap. No, I don't. I just want to let the women know on here that I'm not going to sell myself for the holidays, but because you've been such ardent, great moderators and viewers, that I'm going to give you a free hour with me through the rest of the month of September. I am not going to charge for it. Yeah, no, there's an honest answer, Simka. Yeah, no, there's no, going to be no charge. There'll be no charge. That'll give people something new and creative to come up with. It's just going to be like, it's going to be no different than the sex you had that you never admitted to anybody. Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, I haven't been to a casino in a while. Yeah, the rest of the month is December. Yep, no charge. So you can scratch the sex for pay that it's illegal. You can take that off the table. So yeah, thank you, Jackie. Sure. So how is that hip ready yet? Yeah, I haven't been down to that. I was at that casino like 10 years ago. Yeah. I'll even take you to the Crest, right down there. I'll have Maddie and Gerald over and we'll play strip poker. I'll get some St. Eyes and some Boone's Farm. I want to play a Cult of Personality by Living Color just to make Gerald comfortable. Sure, Bugman. Be glad to have you. That sounds good. So you'll need to follow up an appointment when you'll think to yourself, that hurts. Hi, Linda. We'll have Becky over. Hell yeah. You can only rent that 3 hours at a time. I hope that's long enough. You guys need to break out of you. That's to be a Dr. Phil show. Just break out of your comfort zone. You just put your Bible under the bed and don't tell anybody and just drive down to the Crest. We'll order some pizzas. I'll welcome you. Have a Christmas hat on. Yeah, we can live stream. That's a good idea. We'll have to get an alternate. We'll have to do two live streams, a YouTube one, so in case we get blocked for a live sex show, the other one will still be going, like BitChute. Hey, somebody told me about BitChute. I uploaded a video on there the other day, that train video. It looks rinky dink as hell. And it took forever. And I'll tell you another thing I didn't know is that I was already a member of BitChute. Because I went on there, it had my password saved. I don't know how long ago I did that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Bugman. Yeah. And I definitely want to have Living Color playing loud on a boombox. Cult of Personality. Maybe we could get Gerald to put on some fake dreads and lip sync Milli Vanilli. That a girl, Faye. That's my girl. Yeah, that sounds good. You in on it, Meat Candy? You want to take the 67 plane ride, hour plane ride to get there? Good, great. Simka, you can come too. We'll guarantee you can just be a passive observer. I'll give you a little handheld scanner to make sure no one's trying to get some underground footage and using it against us. Sure, Boulevard. That'd be cool. I can do that, Corey. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We could have a good time doing that. And then you guys would be able to speak intelligently about the life in that area of Detroit in the 3 hour rental. Oh, is it that windy down there? Wow. I'd like to be down there videoing some airplanes. No, I think it's a good idea. We can have Mary show up at the door and just be like kind of quiet. And it's like, well, I just want to let you people know up front that I'm not going to be participating. I just wanted to wish everybody a happy holiday. It's like, ah, come on, Mary. Thank you, salty girl. Boy, this is going to be great. We've got everybody just taking up a thing voluntarily and bringing it all together. Hey, Captain. Good, thank you. Bring some of those good Jewish bagels, if you could, Simke. You'll be going right by a lot of places. Bring a big, maybe a big 5 gallon bucket of matzo ball soup. Yeah, we'll have fun. Good, Conan. Yeah, come on, Mary. Get rid of them then. Get rid of them. Fire away. Fire away. I don't even see it. We on that top chat or something where I can't see these comments? Oh, I know. I get disappointed. Yeah, I could do it, Corey. Thank you, Jackie. No, anybody. You guys can get rid of them. You can block them. I don't even see him saying anything. Oh, he doesn't? Oh, let me look. I don't even see his name on here lately. Oh, Philip got rid of him. Philip got rid of him. Okay. Oh, he did? Oh, I'll get rid of that one too. Where is he? Yeah, I can do that, Corey. I have a bunch already. Yeah, I can do that. I'm waiting for him to say something. Sure, Conan. I think you'd enjoy it. The idea it's going to be the get out of your comfort zone holiday party. Yeah. Well, I can tell it's getting colder on my legs. I think the temperature is way down. Yeah, I didn't see it. I would have got rid of myself. Yeah, it's more fun, Bugman. I think it is. No, I will get rid of him as soon as I see him. As soon as I see him. It looked like you blocked him, Phil. Set up with Manny? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about this. Look, I mean, being real about it, I don't know if Maddie's doing that or not anymore. I mean, but is that really that out of the box? I mean, I know why it's aggravating you guys, but I mean, it isn't like he's asking for a date with one of your daughters, Mary. I mean, uh, I think he's doing it to piss people off. I don't know. But like I said before, that's what they tried to criticize me about. It's not like I'm hitting up some innocent churchgoer for sex that's in a chat. I'm just not so sure that's so that egregious. He's probably been drinking and he thinks Maddie's cute and he knows what she does for a living. I just don't know if it's enough to hit the panic button. No, for sure, Linda. Absolutely. Yeah, I saw that, Bugman. Yeah, I could meet for coffee someday. Yeah, I mean, I used to think that, but I mean, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. The only reason that I would have a little issue with it is because I don't think she's doing that anymore. And if she's not, yeah, I can get that. But I mean, if a topless dancer was dancing somewhere and was involved in the chat and someone wanted to get a lap dance, is it any different than if they weren't involved with us through the chat to begin with? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just, it isn't like some underage girl everybody's being protective of. Yeah, there was a guy that was sitting at our table last night that has one of that twin turbocharged Cessna Corvallis. Oh yeah, they'll do that. They're weird, crazy. Yeah, chat reunion. I'd be okay with that. I could party with that. We can have actually because it's the holidays. I'm willing to bring a card table with me. I can fit in the Astrovan, and I'm gonna get something special for everybody. I'm gonna have some matzo ball soup for Simka. I'm gonna have some pinto beans with ground up tofu for Mary. I'm gonna have some cheese for Faye. I'm gonna have some Wiener Schnitzel for Philip. I'm gonna have some smoked fish for Brian. Philip, you can you are you cool with that, or do you want some brat? Oh, you want tamales? Yeah, okay, it's coming right up. Yeah, that temperature did drop. Now I can hear it banging across the window as sleet. Bratwurst. I can get you some Wiener Schnitzel, bratwurst, sauerkraut. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Wiener Schnitzel. I can even get you some head cheese, although that's going to be hard to find. Yeah, that sounds good, Dave. I'll get you a jar of gefilte fish, Simka. Breaded and fried pork cutlets. Oh, there you go. See, we're stereotyping in a different way. That is so gross. I don't know who eats that. Head cheese. Yeah, I can get you some of that. I think Traverse City wine sucks, Jackie. I hope you like white wine. There's supposedly a good. I don't like white wine, so there's supposedly a good white wine there, but their red wine, it's not good. Oh, okay, Conan. Well, you got quite a few Germans over there, don't you, Faye? Oh, okay, Dave. No, Philip, we don't want to. We don't want to do any triggering while you're there. Nothing. Oh, is that what Wiener Schnitzel is? It is. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was sausage. That sounds good. You're gonna have a special dish too, Mary. It's gonna be totally no preservatives, not deep fried, not red meat. Oh, thank you, Philip. No, I'll just try a little. I want to have it to be like an international feast. I'll just take little samples of everything. Oh, did you, Jackie? Sure, that's no problem. Yeah. I'll bring Tassie to MC the thing. You know, Tassie will drink a little here and there, but no illegal drugs, and we'll have her do the MC. Maybe if we get tanked, she can take us over to the dungeon on Junction. Pierogies are good, yeah. Yeah, they're pierogies. I can get somebody from Hamtramck to pick up some. Yeah, you need the big pieces, Faye. If you get the big chunk smoked fish. Yeah, then the bones aren't a big deal. I know what you mean, though. I can even have Becky show up. Yeah. I'll give her $100 just to stay straight for like a 5-hour period. Look at all this sleet now. Bingo, we can do it. You're not Catholic, are you, Philip? We'll give 10% of the proceeds to the local Catholic church. Philip wants bingo. We can do it. Philip, invite those people from the food truck. Yeah, that's why. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the exact room we're in secret. Oh, 110%. Yeah, I didn't think it was supposed to get this cold this soon. Have a good day, Bugman. Oh, does she, Faye? Yeah, I like pierogies. I only like the cheese and the potato ones, though. Euchre. That sounds good. We can play Twister. What city are you talking about, Dave? Oh, that's cool, Dave. You know, Walzak, you better believe it. I'm in West Branch, Michigan. Yeah, this is really weird weather. You're gonna get it. You'll be able to. We'll give you a free pass. So that hip will be good as new. You'll be telling everybody, "Hey, I'm sorry for lying to you." It's like, well, what do you mean, so lying? It's not like you. It's like, well, I said, my hip surgery was 100% successful and there was no pain, but I went to a party Tom Reed had at the Crest in Detroit, and it really hurts. Yeah, I'll let you know on that, Dave. All right, Salty Girl, clam digging. Have fun. Deep fry 'em. I bet you're gonna see signs blowing over and stuff. Yeah, Salty Girl, fly it. Try not to step on a syringe, Salty Girl. No, but in a good way, Linda. It'll be in a good way. I'll bet you money. I'd be curious what they're doing up on the Mackinac Bridge now. I bet they have it closed. I bet the Mackinac Bridge is closed for trucks. Look, another Astro van. Oh, you'd really like pierogies. They just had this big boy sign redone, $4,000. Have a great day, Mary. I was going to come up to Traverse City, but I don't think I'm going to today. I think I'm going to come up tomorrow or Monday. Monday's supposed to be nice. I mean, I can't do anything like this. You have a good day, Faye. Yeah, I don't even know what this guy said. What did this guy say? What did this Dave say? I can't see it. Yeah, I think Dave, I think Dave's a little strange. Yeah, I think Dave. Hey, Dave, fuck off. Oh, I'll get rid of his dumb ass if he comes back on here again. Somebody already hit him. Bye-bye, Dave. You're not gonna do shit. Yeah, nut job. Another fruitcake. Hit the road, Dave, you loser. Yeah, just a nut job. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to go and get a couple lottery tickets. I'm going to party. I got to fix this damn one. I got to clean up some stuff at my house. I don't think I'm going to go anywhere today. It's just too crappy of a day. Yeah, big time. No, Dave got blocked by somebody. Good job, by the way. Hit the road, Dave, weirdo. Go bang your head against the ceiling. Damn nut job. You never sold any airplane for $200,000 either. Oh, big time, meat candy. Yeah. Introduce them to Tiffany and they can have a baby. You have a good day, meat candy. Keyboard warrior. Hey, graphics. You have a good day. See you, Ray. Bye, Dave. Good Dave. See you, Philip. All right, Dave. Well, thanks a lot, you guys. Party all day. See you, Corey. I'll get you those railroad pictures. All right, Conan. Take care. Well, you'll let him have it, meat candy. Yeah, see you, Mark. Try not to reminisce of the good old days in Young Street. Bye, Sue. Yeah, take care, you guys. All right, Linda. Yeah, see you later.